Imagine this, your motor isn't just changing color. It actually changes picture when it runs. Stopped, gray motor, running, green motor, and fault, red motor. And on the same screen, the text under it changed automatically to stopped, running, or fault. That's not a magic, that's graphic and text list in Siemens TIA Portal. In this video, I'll show you how to use both of them step by step so your HMI looks like a real professional panel. Let's get started. What are graphic and text lists? Animations are great for changing how an object looks, like color, visibility, or movement. But sometimes you don't want to just change the color. You want to change the icon itself. That's what graphic lists do. They let you switch between different pictures depending on a tag value. And text lists do the same thing, but for text. They show different text depending on the tag value, perfect for status messages, machine modes, or multi-language projects. Let's start with graphic lists. We already have our PLC project with the data block. I use these tags here. On the left side, open your HMI device and go down to text and graphic list. Double click it. At the top, you see two tabs, text list and graphic list. Click graphic list. Now I add a new graphic list. Double click add new. I call it graphic list motor status. In the graphic list, there is a field called selection, and this works almost the same way as the type of appearance or visibility. It tells TIA how to decide which picture to show. You have three choices here. Bit 0 and 1 is like single bit in animations. Use this selection when the tag is just true and false. Two states, two pictures. Let's do a quick example with the motor feedback bit. I create two entries. 0 shows the picture in this field. 1 shows the picture here. As you see, I could add just two entries. Now let's insert our pictures. Under Equipment, Automation, click Motors and select the gray motor. Drag and drop it into graphic of value 0. Gray motor as the motor is stopped. And the green motor for the value 1. Green motor as the motor is running. So now the list is ready. It knows which picture belongs to which value. Next we use it on the screen. On the screen I insert the graphic I/O field. Select the graphic I/O field, Properties, General, Graphic List. Choose the list you created. Then set motor on as tag. By default, the graphic I/O field is in input-output mode. That means it not only displays the icon for the current tag, but the operator can also change the tag by tapping the graphic. Great for selecting a machine mode or valve position from the screen. Now this graphic I/O field will show different motor pictures depending on the value of motor on. Let's test it. Start the simulation. Initial value of the motor on is 0, so the HMI shows the gray motor, meaning the motor is stopped. Change the value of motor on in dB. Motor on is 1 and the HMI shows the green motor, showing the motor is running. Because I selected input output as the mode, I can click the motor, choose a color, and change the motor on tag value directly from the screen. That's the cleanest way to visualize a single feedback bit. Now, what if your PLC packs several states into one tag? That's where bit number 0 to 31 comes in. Selection can be also bit number 0 to 31. This is like using a specific bit in visibility. Your PLC sends a whole byte word or a double word, but you only want to react to a specific bit like bit 3 or bit 7. So you pick the bit number and the picture changes when the bit is 1. Let's do an example with motor mode. I'm going to create a new graphic list motor mode. Set selection. Add entries like this. Bit 0 stopped look. Drag and drop a gray motor into graphic of value 0. Bit 1 select the green motor as running. And bit 2 select the red motor as fault. Again, place a graphic I/O field on the screen. Choose the list, then set the motor mode as tag. Let's test it again. I open the simulator and in the PLC data block I change motor mode. With an initial value of 1 for motor mode, bit 0 is on, so the HMI shows the gray motor icon. I change the value. When the second bit is 1, the motor image changes to the green one. When motor mode is 4, the third bit 2 is set, so the HMI displays the fault motor icon. Be careful if you enter a value like 8 in our example that doesn't have an image assigned in the graphic list, TIA Portal will show a placeholder instead. Now the third option, value range, perfect for multiple states like 0, 1, 2, and 8. Create another graphic list, temperature. Selection, value range. 0 to 30, cold temperature. We can use icons from states. This one, for example, for cold. 31 to 70 normal. 71 to 100 over temperature. For the range, we can also put just a single value, not range. For example, 101. Like the other examples, place a graphic I/O field. Use the temperature graphic list and link tag temp value. Test it out in simulation. With each temperature range, the assigned picture will appear on the screen. No script, no visibility tricks, one object, 4 pictures. That's the power of graphic list in TIA Portal. Now let's do the same idea but with text. As the value moves, the icon switches automatically by range. Sometimes you don't want to change the image. You just want to show a different text depending on the PLC tag. For example, for the motor mode, for 0 stopped, for 1 running, and for 2 fault. You have 3 texts and must show or hide them. That's a lot of visibility logic, but with a text list, you can do it with just one object. Just like with the graphic list, we create the text list in the project tree. Under your HMI, text and graphic lists, text list, create a new text list. I call it text list motor mode. Selection works like a graphic list with 3 modes. Here you can use a bit number to change the text based on that bit's value, or use a value range to select text according to the tag's value. I use value range. Now I define the lines. Value 1, motor stopped. Value 2, motor running. And value 4 with the 3rd bit true, motor fault. Let's use it on the screen. On the screen, I'll add a symbolic I/O field. In the properties, go to General. Choose the text list and select text list motor mode. Then I go to a tag and link this text list to the PLC tag motor mode. Select mode as output. Now let's test it out. Motor state is 1. HMI shows motor stopped. I change it to 2. It shows motor running. I change it to 4 and it shows motor fault. This is much cleaner than creating 3 separate text objects and making them visible one by one. That's why text lists are better than hard-coded text. We'll put the motor picture on top, controlled by a graphic list with a graphic I/O field, and under it we'll put a text controlled by a text list. Both of them are connected to the same PLC tag. Very clear. Even if the operator doesn't know the color codes, the text explains it. Now you might ask, we already had appearance in the previous video. When should I use graphic list instead? Easy rule. If color change is enough, use appearance. If the image itself must change, use graphic list with graphic I/O field. And if you want text to follow PLC state, use text list. You can even combine them. Graphic list, change the icon. Appearance, make it flash when in fault. Text list, show the message. That gives you a real operator-friendly HMI. That's how you can make your HMI a lot more expressive using graphic and text lists in Siemens TIA Portal. Try this on motors, valves, conveyors, tanks, and especially on status words that the PLC sends. If anything wasn't clear, just ask in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!